Hello, I am Crystal Posey. Welcome to my classroom management case study video. As new teachers, we will begin our journey with reluctant optimism. To prepare us for our future careers, we have been tasked with choosing a scenario that could occur in the classroom that concerns us. In my chosen scenario, a student will ask a personal question and I will address it in two different ways and explain why one response will likely fail and the other will not. Welcome to Ms. Posey's high school biology classroom. Here I am at the front of the room teaching a biology lesson on genetics. Ashley interrupts the lesson and asks, "Miss Posey, why aren't you married?" The students look at me with a mixture of anticipation and pity. In response, I say, "Well, Ashley, I don't believe in marriage, and you need to be quiet." The classroom erupts into chaos and questions and arguments from the students. What went wrong? I inserted my own personal opinions and beliefs into the classroom, and that led to an escalation of the distraction that started as a simple question. Many students could be offended because their parents are married or because they aren't, but either way, high school students are likely to have something to say about this topic, especially if it keeps them from getting back to the biology lesson. We learned in class that students seek to gain power from their teachers. By answering this personal question, I have given all of the students something that I cannot easily take back. This will be a topic that students can use again and again to try to start arguments with each other or to ask more questions about my personal life. We also learned in class that from the first day we must assert ourselves by setting rules and consistently following them. By interrupting class, Ashley has broken a rule. In the text for this class, it talks about non-assertive responses to unwanted behaviors. This is when a teacher gives in to students rather than establishing clear standards. I answered her question but didn't really address her offense in any meaningful way. She got what she wanted. Teachers must take a more assertive stance when rules and standards are broken in order to be effective. We are going to enter Miss Posey's high school biology class again, but this time I'm prepared with classroom management skills. The world has awakened to color. Here I am at the front of the room teaching a biology lesson on genetics. Hermione interrupts the lesson and asks, "Miss Posey, why aren't you married?" The students look at me with a mixture of anticipation and pity. I stay calm and say, "Hermione, I need you to focus on the lesson we are working on and not interrupt, please." The class returns their attention to the lesson without incident. Why did this work? This approach worked because it maintained focus on the lesson at hand and minimized the attention placed on the question and the student who asked it. I maintained a calm, neutral tone, which is part of Cantor's model of assertive discipline in the class text. I also set limits using a positive demand by telling her that what I needed her to do. We discussed using this strategy in class. How we can take this even further beyond this classroom incident. Another focus of classroom management is establishing a rapport with the students and their parents. While some students might ask a question about a teacher's marital status out of curiosity or even meanness, there may be more than meets the eye. It is important to recognize the reason behind the behavior. If the student is having problems at home. It could be attention-seeking behavior or a child whose parents are recently divorced. A good teacher would recognize signs of changes in behavior and could talk to the student privately to find out the source of the problem. This could both establish a rapport with the student and gain their respect. Thanks for watching.